Do you hate hitting bunker shots? We don't. And the reason we love bunker shots is because we know the correct technique. And today we're gonna teach you the correct techniques to help you improve your bunker game and hit solid bunker shots. So JT, what's the biggest flaw you see in bad bunker players?
So the most common flaw I see with bad bunker players is a poor setup. So let's talk through what a poor setup looks like, BMogg. So go ahead and put your weight on that back foot, handle really high, your aim too far open, and the face is square. So what does that make you feel like here and there, BMogg?
I feel like there is no chance I can hit a good bunker shot. I feel like the club's gonna dig into the sand, not glide through, and I'm gonna chunk every single shot and not get any loft on it because the club face is square. And when our weight is on the back foot, the real issue is it's gonna move our low point too far behind it, and in thick sand, it's gonna cause chunks. We're gonna struggle to get out of the bunker, and in firm sand, we're gonna tend to drop kick and knife it across the green. So walk me through a good setup, JT.
Yeah, so a good setup is gonna be really a lot of the opposite. So you're gonna have your weight set up on your front foot. You're really gonna dig into the sand. Your knees are gonna be bent. You're gonna lower your entire body. Really big deal there. And then we are gonna open the face. And again, this is a really important piece in the bunker. You have to open the face so that the club bounces into the sand so that we can get the ball out of the sand.
So when I'm opening this face, am I just twisting it open? Am I opening it and then re-gripping it?
Yeah, so the best way to do it is you want to open the club face first, then you want to re-grip it. You don't want to grab your normal grip and then open the face. It's going to feel pretty awkward. So go ahead and hit one in there, BMogg.
So weight forward, a little bit lower, open the face.
Beauty.
And that came out very good. High and soft, it glided through the sand. It didn't dig.
Exactly. So if you're someone that struggles out of the sand, you're one of those poor bunker players, you don't know how to set up. If you can just fix your setup, you'll start to hit them out of the bunker immediately, start to hit a lot better shots.
The second shot I see bad golfers struggle with is a shorter bunker shot that they have to hit higher. So we got a short pin. Do you want to walk us through the basic fundamentals of a high, soft, short bunker shot?
Absolutely. So the main issue that I see with this soft bunker shot is that most golfers do not open the face enough in the backswing to be able to hit it high enough and stop it quick enough. So we have a great drill for us to help us understand how to keep the face open, or if anything, open it more on the backswing. So what you're going to do is get some sand on your club here, kind of dig it in the sand, get some sand on it. If we go back and we close the club face, so if I go back and I start closing the club face, you'll see that sand falls right back into the sand. What we're looking to do is open that face, keep the sand on the club face the whole time, throw it over our shoulder as we get up to the top of the swing. So that's going to be the most basic feel to help you keep the face open in the backswing. So here, just going to try and demonstrate one of these, BMogg, see what we can do here. Just have a alignment stick out there. All right, so high softy here we go.
Oh, that was nice.
So nippy.
So that went really high. It had some spin. I want you to hit one here, closing the club face, just to show people the difference in trajectory.
Absolutely.
And how close the club face and then close it a little bit more. And this is what you're going to see in a lot of bad golfers.
Yep.
As you can see, you can't even get it out. It digs, it doesn't glide, and really bad things happen.
Really bad things happen. So as you can see, keeping that club face square on this short shot, we're either going to chunk it or we're going to hit it way over the green. So anytime you have this high, soft shot, it's really important that you open the club face enough in the backswing, ensuring that you hit a really nice sand shot. The ball comes out nice, high, and soft.
Now another bunker shot that I see bad players struggle with is the long one. 30, 40 yards. I see them grabbing 60-degree or sand wedge. They chunk it, they blade it across the green. How do you hit that shot?
So really the most common error I see with golfers on this long bunker shot is actually just club selection. So I have a 60-degree, BMogg has a 9-iron. I'm gonna hit the 9-iron.
Okay, let's see it. Are you doing the same exact technique? Are you switching up your technique?
So for this shot, the cool part is we're gonna try and keep our standard bunker shot technique. We're just gonna change the club. So good news is when you need to hit it farther, you don't really change anything, you just change your club.
Okay.
As you mentioned earlier, most people grab that sand wedge, lob wedge. We're just trying to look to use a 9-iron here. Again, so BMogg, I have this weight forward, right? I have the face open, which is really important. And then I'm making sure that I keep that weight forward, and I'm just gonna hit a nice little bunker shot out of here. So you'll see, landed pretty far, rolled kind of a little bit over the green, but pretty good
Still
shot.
had some spin on it.
For
that
sure.
was pretty surprising. So when you open the face, even if it's a 9-iron or a pitching wedge, you can still get it decently high with some spin. It's just gonna travel further.
Exactly. So you don't have to take a very big swing. You notice again, that was my standard bunker shot swing. I didn't hit it very hard.
So how big of a swing would you have to make with your 60?
So yeah, from a 60 to hit this ball that far, I would have to take almost a full swing. A lot of bad stuff can come into play when we take a full swing.
A lot of risk.
Yeah, a lot of risk.
If you hit it thin, it's going 120 yards.
Exactly. So this is too much risk reward here out of the bunker. So I'm going to try to hit a longer one here. Yeah, hit it too far, over the green. Now I got another chip, right?
Yeah.
And I hit that pretty good, but unfortunately, because I chose the wrong club, didn't have much margin for error.
So the main key is club selection. The longer bunker shot, use the same technique, you just grab a different club. Pitching wedge, 9-iron, even an 8-iron on a really long one.
It's that easy.
Now the last shot here, JT, causes a lot of anxiety in bad bunker players. The ball rolls into the bunker, it goes up against the back slope, they're hitting from the down slope. How do we hit that shot? That's a very tough shot.
Absolutely. So let's get into that one. The downhill lie, downhill slope, first thing we want to understand about this is we have to get our body to match the slope.
Okay.
So most people, when they set up in these, you know, they're trying to hit the ball up in the air, right? But the lip is in the way. They have this weight backwards, no good. So when we have this lip in our way, we got to hit down on it. We're going to make sure we do two things. We get our knees, our shoulders on the same level as the slope.
Gotcha. That's going to help you hit down on it and get that ball up in the air versus hitting too far behind it.
Exactly. So first part in these downhill shots is going to be your setup. So you're going to have your lead shoulder a little bit lower than your trail shoulder. Second thing we're going to make sure we do is we have to get the club up in the air. Right?
Okay.
So we can't have this club go too low back, and we can't have it come too low into the shot. So we're going to feel like we hinge our wrist up when we go back. So two main things we're going to have on these shots, making sure we have our shoulders matching the slope, and we're going to make sure that we hinge our wrist upwards as we go back. So I'm going to go ahead and hit one now off this down slope. Again, making sure my shoulders are level with the slope, and then making sure I'm hinging my wrist up enough so that I do not hit the back of this bunker here. So just making sure my weight's forward enough, hinging up, and then go ahead and hit one out of here.
Wow, that came out high and soft.
Yep, so that was a super good shot off of that down slope. Again, just making sure that we have that setup where the shoulders are tilted along the slope and really making sure we have enough wrist hinge to get down into the sand and miss the lip.
So really, when you understand the correct technique on a tough shot like that, the shot becomes so much easier.
So much easier.
Well guys, now that you know how to hit all these bunker shots and you know the correct technique, go out and practice. You're gonna see a huge improvement in your bunker game.
If you guys enjoy this instructional video and you would like to see more like this, please comment, like, subscribe down below. We really look forward to hearing from you guys.